Kedarnath Temple is a Hindu temple, one of the 12 Jyotirlinga of Shiva. The temple is located on the Garhwal Himalayan range near the Mandakini River, in the state of Uttarakhand, India. Due to extreme weather conditions, the temple is open to the general public only between the months of April, Akshaya Tritiya, and November, Kartik Purnima, the autumn full moon. During the winters, the Vigraha, deity, of the temple is carried down to Akimat, to be worshipped, for the next 6 months. Kedarnath is seen as a homogeneous form of Shiva, the Lord of Kedarkhand, the historical name of the region. The temple is not directly accessible by road, and has to be reached by a 17 kilometers uphill trek from Garakund. Pony, mule and manchan service is available to reach the temple. According to Hindu legends, the temple was initially built by the Pandavas, and is one of the 12 Jyotirlingas, the holiest Hindu shrines of Shiva. The Pandavas were supposed to have pleased Shiva by doing penance in Kedarnath. The temple is one of the 4 major sites in India's Chota Char Dham pilgrimage of northern Himalayas, and is the first of the Panch Kedar pilgrimage sites. This temple is the highest among the 12 Jyotirlingas. It is one of the 275 Padal Petra Sthalams expounded in the Tavaram, a sacred Tamil Shaivite text written during the 6th and 7th centuries by 63 saints called Nayanars. This temple is sung of by Thiragnanasambandar, Apar, Sundarar and Sekkichar in their Tavaram texts. Kedarnath was the worst affected area during the 2013 flash floods in North India. The temple complex, surrounding areas, and Kedarnath town suffered extensive damage, but the temple structure did not suffer any major damage, apart from a few cracks on one side of the 4 walls which was caused by the flowing debris from the higher mountains. A large rock among the debris acted as a barrier, protecting the temple from the flood. The surrounding premises and other buildings in the market area were heavily damaged. At a height of 3,583 m 223 kilometers from Rishikesh, on the shores of Mandakini River, a tributary of Ganga, is a stone edifice of unknown date. It is not certain who built the original Kedarnath temple and when. The name Kedarnath means the Lord of the Field. It derives from the Sanskrit words Kedara, field, and Natha, Lord. The text Kashi Kedara Mahatmya states that it is so called because the crop of liberation grows here. A folk legend about Kedarnath relates to the Pandavas, the heroes of the Hindu epic Mahabharata. The Pandavas wanted to atone for the sins committed during the Kurukshetra war. Thus, they handed over the reins of their kingdom to their kin and left in search of the Shiva and to seek his blessings. But Shiva wanted to avoid them and assumed the form of a bull, Nandi. Bhima, the second of the 5 Pandava brothers, then saw the bull grazing near Guptakashi. The name derived from the hiding act of Shiva. Bhima immediately recognized the bull to be Shiva. Bhima caught hold of the bull by its tail and hind legs. But the bull-formed Shiva disappeared into the ground to later reappear in parts, with the hump raising in Kedarnath, the arms appearing in Tungnath, the face showing up at Rudranath, the navel and stomach surfacing in Madhyamaheshwar, and the hair appearing in Kalpeshwar. The Pandavas, pleased with this reappearance in 5 different forms, built temples at the 5 places for venerating and worshipping Shiva. These 5 places are collectively known as Panch Kedar. A variant of the tale credits Bhima for not only catching the bull but also stopping it from disappearing. Consequently, the bull was torn asunder into 5 parts and appeared at 5 locations in the Kedar Kund of Garhwal region of the Himalayas. After building the Panch Kedar temples, the Pandavas meditated at Kedarnath for salvation, performed yajna, fire sacrifice, and then through the heavenly path called the Mahapant, also called Swargarohini, attained heaven or salvation. The Panch Kedar temples are constructed in the North Indian Himalayan temple architecture, with the Kedarnath, Tungnath, and Madhyamaheshwar temples looking similar. After completing the pilgrimage of Shiva's darshan at the Panch Kedar temples, it is an unwritten religious rite to visit Vishnu at the Badrinath temple, as a final affirmatory proof by the devotee that he has sought blessings of Shiva. The Mahabharata, which gives the account of the Pandavas and the Kurukshetra war, does not mention any place called Kedarnath. One of the earliest references to Kedarnath occurs in the Skanda Purana, which contains a story describing the origin of the Ganges River. The text names Kedarnath, as the place where Shiva released the holy water from his matted hair. According to the hagiographies based on Madhava's Sankshipa Shankara Vijaya, the 8th century philosopher Adi Shankara died at the mountains near Kedarnath. Although other hagiographies, based on Anandacharya's Prakina Shankara Vijaya, state that he died at Kanchipuram. The ruins of a monument marking the purported death place of Shankara are located at Kedarnath. Kedarnath was definitely a prominent pilgrimage center by the 12th century, when it is mentioned in Krityakalpatru written by the Gahadavala minister Atta Lakshmidhara. Adi Shankara was believed to have revived this temple. Along with Badrinath and other temples of Uttarakhand, he is believed to have attained Mahasamadhi at Kedarnath. Kedarnath Tirth Purohits are the ancient Brahmins of this region. Their ancestors, Rishi Muni, have been worshipping the lingam since the time of Naranarayana and Daksh Prajapati. King Janmejay, grandson of the Pandavas, gave them the right of worshipping this temple and donate the whole Kedar region, and they have been worshipping pilgrims ever since. According to a tradition recorded by the English mountaineer Eric Shipton, 1926, many hundreds of years ago, one priest used to hold services at both the Kedarnath and Badrinath temples, traveling between the two places daily. The head priest, Raval, of the Kedarnath temple belongs to the Virashaiva community from Karnataka. However, unlike in Badrinath temple, the Raval of Kedarnath temple does not perform the pujas. The pujas are carried out by Raval's assistants on his instructions. The Raval moves with the deity to Ukamath during the winter season. There are 5 main priests for the temple, and they become head priests for 1 year by rotation. Raval of Kedarnath temple is Sri Vijisha Lingakarya from Davnagere district, Karnataka. Surrounding Kedarnath, there are many symbols of the Pandavas. Raja Pandu died at Pandukshwar. The tribals here perform a dance called Pandav Lila. The mountain top where the Pandavas went to Swarga is known as Swargarohini, which is located off Badrinath. When Yudhishthira, the eldest of the Pandavas, was leaving for the heaven, one of his fingers fell on the earth. At that place, Yudhishthira installed a Shiva Linga, which is the size of the thumb. To gain Mahishasharupa, Lord Shiva and Bhima fought with maces. Bhima was struck with remorse. He started to massage Shiva's body with ghee. In memory of this event, even today, this triangular Shiva lingam is massaged with ghee. That's the entire story of Kedarnath temple, derived from mythological texts from the roots of India. Please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon and never miss an update. Thanks for watching.